What's up, guys? Hopefully you guys have a good weekend. My weekend was devastating. It's devastating, dude. Devastating. Anyhow, hope you guys are doing good. Hopefully the DFS season is going well. Of the coin. So I took a big hit last week. Big hit. I did it. If you guys haven't checked out my GBP videos, check out that GBP video. Just Google how to win GBP. Easy. And I tried that strategy out and didn't really work out for me because I went really heavy on certain players like Mike Evans, Alshon Jeffrey, and Jordan Howard. And yeah, we know how that went. So took a big hit. Didn't even have any Mariota lines. It said except inside my Draftkings account, but it wasn't good enough. Only got me 50 cents, which is terrible. I tried doing the GBP with the 50 cents and didn't do that well there on that side too. So I'm hoping to rebound this week. First of all, I want to give a big shout out to our Facebook guys. First off, Armando, man, he killed it. 12th place there. And, with his GPPs, I think these were $3 GPPs that he got in. Big shout out to you, Armando. Killed it. Just killed it. So, big shout out to everybody in the Facebook group. Andrew. That was me for sure, week 10. This was me. This was surely me. But also, I seen someone else down here that was killing it. Big shout out to you, Antonio Riggins. Wow. Bam. Boom. $100. First place. Great job, man. Great job. It's tough to get first place, and when you got it, celebrate it, okay? And we also got Gerald. Is it Gerard? Gerald, I'm sorry if I'm punishing your name. Good job tonight. You got cash twice in the NBA, huh? Was that tonight or was that yesterday? I'm not going to cash because I don't have any late players. Oh, is this? Hopefully you cashed out. Sorry. Man, DFS. You know what they say about DFS, man. It's just like the Bible. DFS giveth and DFS taketh. As last week, DFS taketh from me. And I'm hoping to bounce back. So let's take a quick look at week 11. Yeah, week 11. So let's see if this will allow me to build an ultimate line. Okay, all right. Yeah, so I used it up. It's already past Thursday, so the Saints in Carolina by 3.5. And how did that game turn out? Oh, come on! It was it met the Vegas spread, so it was pretty pretty good game. I was surprised how Drew Brees came back on that game in the late, and Carolina's defense was just awesome with I think it was what was their defense points, return touchdown. I know we saw that pick six. Hopefully you guys had Carolina's defense tonight. If not, it's okay. Still gave you 10 points. Drew Brees is a beast, and did not expect him to do that, not being in the dome. Saints defense looked really well tonight too, so I give them props to do that. Or Carolina is just not in rhythm. So, but let's check out week 11. Yeah. So first off, we're gonna go with the over/under on Tampa Bay against Kansas City. Kansas City by 7.5, 44 points. So let's take a quick look. So they're giving Kansas City at home 7.5. I think most of those points are gonna probably go to their defense. So that's probably something to take a good look from. Probably, let's see what they used to tell the values. I really wish they didn't have to take that away, but we know the ceiling price and the floor price, so it might be in between of that. So expect 22 points for the ceiling price. I think Kansas City defense is probably gonna be a great cash play. Let's go on the Tampa Bay side. let's take a look. This Jamie Winston. They're expecting Jamie Winston to get 26 points on the ceiling, 13 points on the floor, 13 points. Not too bad. It had his price 5,900, and this is DraftKings. Um, Mike Evans didn't really do so well, or he was gone. He was gone in those quarters, the first couple of quarters, and he came back in at the end, but really hurt my feelings. I hope he didn't hurt yours. He should have a good rebound against this game, even though the wide receivers. I think he plays better when the odds are stacked against him. We know Kansas City has a mean corners, especially Peters on that side. So let's check out the wide receivers. So we know that Jeremy Maclin is injured this week, so Tyreek Hill might be a good play. We know last week he did decent. No, he didn't. He did garbage. 13 targets? Wait. No, he did good there. He did extremely good. He did garbage against Jacksonville. I apologize. He did garbage against Jacksonville, so his value might be incredible again this week. Hopefully we'll get him a touchdown. So I want to take this time to actually start making my lines too. So let's go here, and I like... I'll just leave that at that. And so someone a really good play, probably value play would be Tyreek Hill. Let me switch this to Fanduel for the moment. So going back to Kansas City, Tyreek Hill, 5,400. That is an incredible value. Why not? Why not? Okay. So, those are the two people I like. I've lost respect for Travis Kelce. It's just not his year. It's just not. So, let's not. I'm fading him. This probably might be the week he jumps back, but I'm fading him this week. Jerry Maclin's out. So, also, Spencer Ware might be a nice running back solution too against Tampa Bay, even though he didn't do fairly well against Carolina's defense. But let's see his consistency. 3 games, bounce, 2. So against Tampa Bay, I like him. You can go with Spencer Ware too. Let's move on to this delicious matchup right here. Pittsburgh at Cleveland. I think these will be the chalk plays of the week. Big Ben, ceiling 30 points. I think it should be a little bit higher than that. I know a lot of people are going to go with Le'Veon Bell. Then 9,100, 25 points possibly. Wide receiver Antonio Brown, 25 points. Eli Rogers. Now, Eli Rogers snuck up on us last week. So, and Colts didn't really do well. Could this be the game where Colts can come out too? Gamble. He's a GPP. But we know the chalk plays for sure will be Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell. So, let's go ahead. I really like those two just for the fun of it. Oh, my God. 9,189. I'll stick with Antonio Brown. Since Le'Veon Bell's the better play for DK. This is just FanDuel. So, for Cleveland's side, Terrell Pryor has been really astonishing this year for me. I am just amazed at what he's been able to do on the wide receiver side. Looking at his stats, he averages a decent, at least 6 targets. 6 targets, about good 5 receptions a game. And his yards are not that bad, I don't know what's going on with the whole Browns organization with them. Remember last Thursday game, they threw in Kessler and they took him out through McCown. They probably really just want that first round draft pick. So Terrell Pryor, who I think might do a decent job against Pittsburgh too, is the running back Isaiah Crowell. Just because of my speculations with what Ezekiel was able to do. Now, Ezekiel had the O-line from the Cowboys, so I understand that. And Isaiah Crowell, well, I just think he's just going to want to play hard. So this is someone that I think you can put on the sleeper list. The next game, we got Tennessee against the Colts. Indy by 3, 52 over and under. So this should be a nice scoring game. Mariota has just been phenomenal in these last couple of weeks. Look at him score 27, 28, 27 completions. Wow. 4 touchdowns last week. Incredible. Even that incredible touchdown from DeMarco Murray. And DeMarco Murray has been a great cash player. Look at these numbers. Just consistent. And this week going against the Colts, fire him up. So I am going to fire up DeMarco Murray for sure. And Ezekiel Elliott. These are just chalk plays, okay? So I'm going to put those two in. Probably not the best choice. They're just too obvious. But for the Colts side, love Frank Gore. Frank Gore's been doing decent too. Getting back to his old rhythm. His old 21 reasons, even though he's 23 now. He's getting. Then last week at 19 attempts, 60 yards, 2 touchdowns against Green Bay. Green Bay has just been they're on that pendulum swing right now, trying to figure out what they're trying to do with their organization, with their team. So the Chiefs fans are not too bad. If they lose Aaron Rodgers, then that's it. It's over. But for the meantime, right now, they are really in a conundrum. So hopefully they fix things on that side. But looking at the wide receivers, let's look at T.Y. Hilton. He's gonna. They're projecting his floor to be 4.8, 23 points in the ceiling. So it might be someone to consider. Dante Moncrief has been one of my favorite guys on the Colts. Let's see how he did last week. He got 13 points, 6 targets, 55 yards. Not bad. T.Y. Hilton last week. Yeah, they are just about the same. Oh, sorry. Apologize for me yawning. Okay. On the Tennessee side, Rashard Matthews has been pretty consistent with those touchdowns. Been another favorite target in the red zone for Mariota. So that's probably someone for you to consider also. Expecting this one to be a high-scoring game. So for Rashard Matthews, price 6,000. He's coming up slowly. That's not too bad too. I like it. Why not? Let's throw Rashard Matthews in. I think he'll give you some value. Let's see how his. I want to just check his stats list. So he got 5 targets, 3 reception, big receptions though. So he might be someone to pay. Tahe Sharp finally got his touchdown last week too, I believe. All that hype, and it's gonna take some time for him to develop. But that's Indy. Call Andrew Luck questionable. What? I'm not aware of that. Okay. Still has a nice floor and ceiling price, so he might be a great play to stack along with Jack Doyle, Dwayne Allen back in the game. Been back probably. Sorry. Yes, he has. But Jack Doyle still seems like the favorable pick for this tight end position. Next one is Baltimore and Dallas. At Dallas. Dallas by 7.5, 45 over under. And we know last week what Ezekiel Elliott was able to do against Pittsburgh was just mean. It was just mean. Man, that O-line, man. Elliott could have been skipping or walking through with that last touchdown. But we know, look at that. Floor is 12.5. Chalk play for sure. 30 points. And for the wide receivers part side, I was not aware that Des Bryant had lost his father. This might sound cold-hearted, but I apologize. Things like that, these are emotional plays. So, man, I wish I was aware of that. That would have locked in Des. But much respect to Des Bryant and their family. Cole Beasley, I don't know how he survived that face off, face off, head turning, tilting, kill yourself tackle. Oh man, it was crazy. It was crazy. Cole Beasley is a beast. I know the moment his contract's gone, if no one's picking him up, New England's gonna pick him up. Now Terrence Williams hasn't been doing anything because we all know Terrence Williams is the reason why the Cowboys are not undefeated. I don't want to go with Terrence Williams, but looking at Jason Witten, also Jason Witten starting to come back up. The targets are getting huge. That's the wonderful thing about Dak Prescott at this moment right now. He is not a selfish QB. He's not very picky, in particular where he wants to take the ball. So this week might not be a bad week for Dak Prescott too, going up against Baltimore. Baltimore defense is pretty good though. I still wouldn't count Baltimore's defense out. Everyone's got Dallas's defense really high this week also. Let's see on this side. Yeah, it's all cold. No one. Dixon, no. Steve Smith and Mike Wallace. Steve Smith had a great game on that Thursday night game. It was nice to see him get to go into the end zone. I know he wants to finish this season strong. Mike Wallace, let's see. He did fairly well too. So these guys are probably people to pay attention to. Let it marinate, as Denzel would say. Let it marinate. Let it sit with that and see how you like that. How you'll like to fit them in your lineups for the week. Let's move on to Buffalo at Cincinnati. So they got Buffalo. They have Cincinnati up by 2.5 with over/under at 47. So let's take a look at the QB position. So Tyrod Taylor's being valued at 7,300. Floor is 12.5. Close to that. And ceiling's 25 points against Cincinnati. I think he's gonna have a better game than that. Tyrod Taylor, I give this guy a lot of respect. What he was able to do against Seattle was pretty impressive. So will he be able to do it again? Yeah, of course he will. Cincinnati's defense is not all that great. I know they're going to be playing Cincinnati, and they're going to have McCoy back, I believe. McCoy is going to be hot. Ceiling's 26.5, always. Floor price 7.5. 7,500, not bad, I guess. Wide receiver part, Robert Woods is questionable. Is he out? No, probably not. So he did really good, man. 10 receptions, 162 yards. Woo! 21-20 for the Fanduel side. I'm pretty sure Draftkings side was just miserable. I mean, not miserable. It was just incredible numbers. Marquise Goodwin might be also a great pick to play this week too. Even though he didn't do that well against Seattle. Now that if Woods is not playing, then I'll probably pay attention to these two. Let's see, Justin Hunter. Yeah, but Woods was playing his heart out. I love that. Tight end position, Charles Clay. I'll probably want to play any one of these guys. Jim Dre. Yeah, fade these guys. So, Cincinnati side, A.J. Green did a great job against the Giants. I don't think they won, did they? No, they lost by 1 point. That's a tough loss. That is a tough loss. 11 targets, 7 receptions, 68 yards, 16 points. Not bad for AJ Green. His price 8,200. It's kind of expensive against Buffalo. That'll be interesting. Be interesting. Stacking Andy Dalton with AJ Green. Floor price 13.8. Probably not won't be bad. Won't be a bad choice. Probably be low owned too. That's just my 2 cents on that team. So looking at Jacksonville and Detroit though. Detroit by 6.5. Jacksonville has just been a funny team this year, man. There was so much hype on Allen Robinson. Like, I know all my fantasy football season-long friends were all on Allen Robinson, and that boy is just it's taking too long to just heat up, and get fired up for everyone. So this week, he's still hot. He's been finally getting it back in the last 2 games. 13 targets, 9 receptions. How about Allen Hurns? Yeah, so let's see. Detroit side, Golden Tate. I think he's going to be really high value this week. He's going to probably be really highly owned. I apologize. I like Golden Tate, 6,600. Yeah, let's go for it. Give me Golden Tate. Golden Tate. Oh, I already have all my wide receivers. Sorry. So Golden Tate's a good play. Man, apologize. My mind's not even thinking straight. Golden Tate. Also Theo Riddick if he's good to go. Theo Riddick is a great DK play. I like Theo Riddick because he does a lot of what I see from Woodhead and Melvin Gordon, playing wide receiver and running back. So those are my opinions on Detroit. For Jacksonville side, I don't know what's going on with the running back situation. Yeldon doesn't do that well, and Ivory doesn't do that well. So just probably fade out these two completely. Would I stack a Blake Bortles and Allen Robinson? Well, it looks like they are starting to heat up, right? Even though I'm been talking all that trash about them. Who knows? Who knows? I just don't have any love for them. Denzel probably would be different about it. Denzel probably give you his opinion, saying, this might be the week. This would be a great matchup to do it. They're in the dome, and when they're in the dome, anything can happen. And man, it actually looks like 7,200. I'm not gonna fire them up, but this is a good game to take a good look at. Dome plays. I think Matt Stafford is gonna have a great game. I'm gonna make Matt Stafford my QB, and that means I'm gonna make Eric Ebron my little dancer in the tight end position. Isn't that right, Ebron? You need a touchdown, and this week is a perfect week for you to get a touchdown. You've been dry for a while, ever since the game against the Colts, okay? All right, next off, we got Arizona, Minnesota. This is going to be a crazy defense play. Possibly Minnesota's just been not the same. Sorry if you guys are Minnesota fans. It's just a shame to see them have a undefeated record and then blow it all off now, and after they fired their offensive head coach. Everything seemed to just not be going in rhythm for them. Stephon Diggs is just been Stephon Diggs though. I'm talking about target monster. Oh my gosh, he is incredible. It's Stephon Diggs getting about the last 3 games, 13 receptions. Last 2 games, 13 receptions. Wow, that's incredible. 15 targets. So we know that Matt Stafford. I'm not Matt Stafford. It's not Stafford. I'm sorry. Bradford. Sam Bradford is showing a lot of love to Stephon Diggs. So we're going against Arizona. And you know what? I think that's actually going to be a good play. Sam Bradford stacking with Stephon Diggs. Do it again. You know why? Because Arizona was exposed last week by my 49ers. Larry Fitzgerald almost died with that crazy tackle where he fell on his neck. He bounced and he actually did like a backflip with it. He actually landed on his feet with it too. On this side, David Johnson's still an incredible player, incredible running back. Can't go wrong with him. Against Minnesota, holes will probably open up. But for the Fanduel side, this is a great place to choose kickers. So that's my Canizero or Blair Walsh. I thought he got fired, or is those memes just a joke? But moving on to the next matchup, we got Chicago at the Giants. Giants 7.5. So I'm sorry, Denzel, man. I'm really mad at your Bears, man. Last week, man, Jay Cutler and his inconsistencies. I'm gonna be so mad if Jay Cutler kills it this week. I don't want to look at the Bears right now. Sorry, Denzel. I'm a little bit bruised from what they did last week. Rashad Jennings, possibly a good play. Running back position, not bad value. Odell Beckham Jr. Will he be good against Chi-Town? Possibly. Yeah, 9,000 was his floor price. 9,000 for 6 points, possibly. How about this side? 2 targets. 50 yards. That's pretty crazy. But you're just playing desperate mode at that point. So on this side, I like Odell. I love Shepard. Shepard is my favorite rookie of the year. I think he's just an incredible player. Being mentored under Victor Cruz and Odell Beckham Jr. right now, he's gonna grow to become an incredible wide receiver. And at the price of $5,900, why not? Why not? So I can take out Rashard Matthews and go with Sterling Shepard, but that's someone to keep an eye on. Knowing that Victor Cruz just needs to just retire and just call it. You already got your Super Bowl ring. For the Bears, though, I really want to be nice and I'd say Zach Miller. Yeah, Zach Miller is going to be a decent tight end for this game. I don't know the stats between the Giants and the Bears when it comes to the tight end plays, but I like Zach Miller. Jordan Howard and Lang. These guys are really good running backs. I don't know what they're doing with them. I just don't know. But Miami at the Rams. Oh, it's going to be a boring game. I fell asleep when I was watching the Rams play against the Jets. It looked so interesting. I was like, all right, man, because I went heavy with Tavon Austin, thinking he was going to have a great game against the Jets. And it was the opposite. It was Britt. Britt got so many receptions and so many yards. Yeah, 10 targets, 7 receptions, 109 yards. Not bad. That was really good for the DK side. No touchdowns, though. Man. Tavon Austin, man. The crazy thing about these Rams receivers, if Case Keenum can get something going, it's pretty good. A really good play. What's going on this week? They're trying to put Jared Goff first? No. Case Keenum's going to come back in there. What the Chargers were able to do with Miami, maybe the Rams might be able to do too, but on the Miami side, man, Kenny Stills. I wish he got a little bit more. The afternoon games kind of helped me out with my loss, but it is what it is. Miami's defense was pretty good because one of that last quarter, Phillip Rivers got picked off like, 3-4 times? Landry, Devontae Parker. If Landry stays questionable, Devontae Parker is going to be a definite fire up. He got 8 targets, 5 receptions, 103 yards. That's incredible. 12.8 Fanduel points. He had 1 red zone target, so he might be a great player to keep an eye on, even though they're playing against a pretty tough Rams D. And the running back position, Jay Ajayi. I always get his name wrong. I think he's always a good play now too. That boy runs with a mission. So last week he did decent. Actually, did really bad. 79 yards. 2 attempts in the red zones. Didn't get it. He'll do it again. He'll do it this week against the Rams. Philly at Seattle is the next game that I'm looking at. Seattle 6.5. This is, I don't know about 6.5, man. They've been giving Seattle too much love. I mean, I love Russell Wilson, but man, too much love. They only have one backup, and that's Chase Daniel. Oh, dang. Okay. They really trust that rookie. All right. So, Russell Wilson, I like him. I play him stacked with someone I know that he's going to be consistent to, and that guy has started to come out. His name is Jimmy Graham, except for these weeks, right? But he gets targeted. Jimmy Graham. And then also we got Doug Baldwin, Curse. Man, these guys are the hardest to choose from. For sure, Pro C, right? I don't know, will everybody jump on him again? Possibly. 4,900, that is an incredible running back value. Yeah. Pro C for sure. Play Pro C. Precise. Ryan Matthews been stealing Darren Sproles stuff. That was last week. I don't know. Can they do it against Seattle? Probably not. Everyone's probably going to steer away from them, but because they're steering away from them, these will be low owned. So these would be guys to let marinate and think about. GPP play, possibly. I don't know. Against Seattle at home. Legion of Boom, or whatever's left of it, will take care. Ha! Now, this next one, oh my gosh, chalk play. Chalk play of the week. Play anybody from New England. Look at that. It's all red, hot orange. Drew Brees, naked QB, kill. San Francisco side, Colin Kaepernick probably won't be as impressive as Russell Wilson. You know, when they played against that Sunday night game, which was a great game. That was a great game. I honestly think this time, Brady's gonna come back and he's gonna give the Niners a new hole. Carlos Hyde, I like Carlos Hyde. He might be a good play this week. I was disappointed in Carlos Hyde last week against Arizona. I was expecting him to do a little bit better, but hopefully he's healed up. He's probably playing under pain. Jeremy Curley, but I gotta give you a big shout out, Jeremy. You've been doing incredible picking up the slack for the wide receiving core. Quinn Patton, he's getting there. I think Colin Kaepernick is starting to get his groove back with his receivers, especially our no-name receivers, tight end Vance McDonald. He's a sleeper, man. This guy can go off. When he goes off, he's going to go off. Will it be this week? He probably could. New England. Yeah, I probably could, but you can pop them in. You can pop them in. I gotta add someone from New England, so Julian Edelman. Oh yeah, everybody wants to play that Bennett, huh? Since Rob Gronkowski got winded. You got an angle? 5,200? Wow, that is cheap. He is cheap. Gotta go with that. So, New England by 13, 51 over and under. Nothing else need to say. Chalk play right there. Boom, right there. Green Bay against Washington. This should be a great game. Um, Aaron Rodgers is good, but his running back core has just not been the same. Man, he's been fighting tough games. Losing it in the fourth quarter. James Starks coming back. They like him. He's red hot. Probably can play James Starks. I like his value, 5,500. Jordy Nelson and Devontae Adams have been trying their hardest to keep this team alive, especially Jordy Nelson. So Jordy Nelson's a great play. Tight end side, I wouldn't bother looking at these guys. Washington side, though, big shout out to Vernon Davis. He's coming back. Great value also. Look at these little tiny targets, and he's getting massive yards. So, if not Reed, go Vernon. Good stack this week. Yep, Kirk Cousins. I would stack him. And then last but not least, Houston and Oakland. Oakland's defense. The corners are starting to pick it up just a bit. Just a bit. Big shout out to Derek Carr, Fresno State alumni. I don't know if he's an alumni, but he goes to my school. He went to my school. Big shout out to you. Hopefully you get that MVP running up if you can play amazing this week, and I'm pretty sure you probably will. Latavius Murray, that was that night when he had 3 touchdowns, I believe. 2 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns, yeah. Will it happen again? Possibly. Houston gives up a pretty good fight. They're going to probably trust the run game. Oakland's going to probably have to really trust the run game. Knowing those the pass rush is going to be heavy. Very heavy. So, look for the short passes. Amari Cooper, questionable. He's probably going to play. Seth Roberts has been sneaking things in too. On the Houston side, DeAndre Hopkins, he hurt me for sure last week. Hasn't had one big game yet. Could it be this week? No. As long as they have Brock Osweiler, right? Brock Osweiler has not been really the greatest guy to play with. But I do like, for sure, Lamar Miller, if he's going to play. What's wrong with him? He's questionable too? Man. Wow. I'm going to finish up this lineup real quick. For the kickers, Justin Tucker, huh? Adam Vinatieri for sure this game against Tennessee. And then defense side leads me with 4,400. Whoa. Ball to Buffalo against... yeah, that might be a great... Actually, I was joking about this to my coworkers. I think the Redskins are gonna have the highest points this week in defense. I take that back. Hell no. No, they're not. You know what? No, it's not happening. Actually, I like the Bills. I'll go with the Bills. So, this looks okay. Can I upgrade my QB to Mariota? Cousins? Prescott? Now allow me to upgrade the defense. Dolphins? Dallas? No, I'm just gonna... Alright. I'm just gonna go with the Bills. Stick with the Bills. But that's something just to get the mind started with. So that's all for tonight, guys. It's just me, so hopefully I was able to make it entertaining for you guys. Denzel will be back. He didn't wake up. So Denzel, if you're watching this, it's okay. Get your sleep, man. I'm getting pretty tired too. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this solo podcast with just me. If you guys have not checked out how to win the GPPs easy, check it out on my page. I'll put a link down there in the description tonight. But thanks again for watching, everybody. I hope you guys do well in week 11. Please give us a like, give us a comment down below. I will try my best to answer you guys, right? So with that being said, I am Meng Lee. Thanks again for watching First Down Podcast. And I'll see you guys in week 12. Good luck, guys.